Hi Cookers! April is National Poetry Month, so we're going to look at poems from No More Poems, a book in verse that just gets worse. The poems are by Rhett and the art is by Santat, and it's published by Megan Tinsley Books. This book is on the 2020-2021 Texas Bluebonnet book list. So once you read 5 of them next year and you're in 3rd, 4th, or 5th grade, you may certainly vote for your favorite book in January. No More Poems. My secret karate. There's a type of karate I specialize in. I invented it all on my own. No one has witnessed my secret karate. It's meant to be practiced alone. I stand on my left foot and raise my right leg, using muscles in abs and thighs and tush, and with just the toe of my special blue sneaker, I make the toilet flush. I toggle the lever or mash down the button or lean on the handle just so. That way my fingertip never gets yucky, thanks to the skills of my toe. Courtesy, something my mom always taught me, starting when I was a kid. So using the toe of my special blue sneaker, I lower the seat of the lid. My secret karate is practiced in private, in public bathroom stalls. I don't mean to brag, but my balance is awesome. I never touch the walls. I don't have a name for my potty karate. I might call it taekwondo. Or maybe I'll say I'm a third degree black belt in the top secret art of Kung Fu. Purple pox. I woke up today with purple pox. I gotta stay home from school. These purple dots appeared out of nowhere. I'm as surprised as you. Additional symptoms, you ask? I don't know. I guess otherwise I feel fine. But if I show up to school like this, my teacher will lose her mind. The research I've done says treatments include candy and video games, and lots of stupid TV, and calling your sister names. I hear purple pox doesn't last very long. Right around 7 hours. I should be better by 3:25 after a hot, soapy shower. On a totally unrelated note, if you're stopping by the store, my purple markers ran out of ink. I could use a couple more. Brotherly love. Please don't push your brother out the window, little miss. I know he's asking for it. I'm quite aware of this. But if you push your brother out the window, he'll go splat. And once he's squished, there isn't coming back from that. Please don't drown your brother in the bathtub, sweetie pie. He can be a twerp sometimes. I know, believe you me. But if you dunk him 3 times and he only comes up 2, the cops will be all over us. There's nothing I can do. If you take a pillow and you smother your brother's head, I've got a strong suspicion that he might just wake up dead. Or worse, he'd be a vegetable. Oh, bitter irony. He hasn't eaten one of those in his whole history. Darling little girl, I know exactly who they'd blame if you go pouring gasoline and setting him aflame. You're too young to shoulder such responsibility. I'm the one they would cart off to the penitentiary. If you tie your brother to an active railroad track, I'm the only one they'll take away, never to come back. Feed your brother poison, maybe drop him down a well, and I'm the one who will wind up living in a prison cell. And so I beg you, honey pie, ignore your dark desires. Maybe you give his dirt bike a couple of flat tires. Or if he's by a swimming pool, give a gentle shove. But please, my angel, show a little brotherly love. My device. I used to find it charming. I used to think it nice. But now I am a prisoner to my own device. I need to take pictures. I need it to play games. Remember all my numbers. Remember all my names. It tells me where I'm going. It gives me all my news. It plays me all my music. It buys me all my shoes. I used it to go to Mom's house with a birthday cake. Now I simply text her. Don't even have to bake. I once had conversations with people that I met. It used to make me nervous. It used to make me sweat. Now I can't ignore them and look down at my screen. They don't even notice. They're doing the same thing. My device is smarter than everyone I meet. It knows all the answers. You're all obsolete. Hairs. Nose hairs are gross hairs. We all know it's true. Ears hairs are weirder hairs. They're pretty gross too. But when one long hair grows from a mole on your nose, man, I feel sorry for you. Weirdos of the world unite. Weirdos of the world unite. Stand up and rejoice. Sing your happy weirdo song. Use your big kid voice. I'm a total weirdo. I like doing math. I like reading mysteries while I'm in the bath. Sister, she's a weirdo. Wears different colored socks. Grandma, she's a weirdo. She has 7 cuckoo clocks. Daddy's such a weirdo that he likes black licorice. Mom's such a weirdo, she is not even ticklish. My doctor, she's a weirdo, all dressed up in white. My teacher is a weirdo, he plays the saxophone at night. The guy who drives my school bus is particularly weird. The older kids say he has a bird's nest in his beard. My babysitter keeps a penny hidden in her shoe. Her boyfriend still reads comic books. They're both weirdos too. You know who else is weird? It's the librarian from school. I saw her do a backflip at the public swimming pool. The mayor's unicycle, the crossing guard's kazoo, suggests that they both might, in fact, be secret weirdos too. I thought we were outnumbered. One thing that's become clear, though, is every single one of us, turns out, is a weirdo. My twin. I'm not my twin. My twin is my twin, and he is who he is, and I am not him. Mom says she loves us exactly the same, which doesn't make sense. He's dumb. He breathes through his mouth, he talks with it full, a mile a minute with never a lull. He wishes he was as clever as me, but too bad for him. He's dumb. I was here first, 5 minutes before. I'm wiser because I've been here so much more. He'll never catch up. He'll just tag along. What do you expect? He's dumb. He built a rocket out in the yard. I could have done it. It wasn't that hard. The thing barely made it out into orbit, proving again, he's dumb. Accepted to college 7 years early? They must be confused. They wanted me, surely. As honest mistake, we do look alike, but the difference is he's dumb. I can do math, like adding and minuses. His math is all messed up, with X's and Y's and stuff. My grammar good, his words be confusing. They must be made up. He's dumb. I'm not my twin. My twin is my twin, and he'd like to be me, but I'm glad I am not him. It takes a big brain to be as nasty as me. He's always nice. He's dumb. If ignorance is really bliss like they say, no wonder I'm miserable all the day. My twin's always happy and smiley and laughy. I rest my case. He's dumb. This bathtub's too small. This bathtub's too small, or there's too many kids in it. Everyone stopped horsing around for a minute. A blob of shampoo landed right in my eye, and a toenail just scratched me from ankle to thigh. We might be too old to all wash in one tub. There's no room to soap up. There's no room to scrub. I'm dirtier now than before I got in. The cheek I just washed wasn't next to a chin. I gotta get out of this tub full of troubles. Now someone's making mysterious bubbles. I want a dog. I want a dog, not a pussycat. They're much too shifty. They look like they'd steal all your money. Plus, they poop in a box in your house. I want a dog, not a parakeet. They're way too chirpy. The dang things, they never get sleepy. But a dog and me, we could be pals. I want a dog. I'll walk it and feed it and pet it. If I don't get a dog, you'll regret it. That's not a threat. It's just true. I want a dog. No toys or money or candy. There's no single thing you can hand me. Besides, a dog, that'll do. I want a dog, not a hamster for Pete's sake. They're stinky and their eyes are all tiny and blinky. A dog looks right through into your soul. I want a dog. A snake? You've gotta be kidding. He'd probably do some wizard's bidding, then slither off into some hole. I want a dog. I'd wash it and groom it and love it and take such amazing care of it. I know we'd be best friends for sure. I want a dog. The other kids don't understand me. They're all either sportsy or fancy, and none of them have any fur. I want a dog. I don't want some boring old bunny, though buck teeth and big ears are funny. But she'll hop away as soon as she's fed. I want a dog. I'll give you until my next birthday. If there's no dog by then, I'm running away. I'll go off and live in a bog. I want a dog. A dog, 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 dog. I'll be in my room with the double door double locked until you guys get me a dog. My homework. I did my homework. I did my homework, but I lost it. My mom thought it was garbage and tossed it. My stupid sisters might have hid it. One thing's for certain, though. I did it. I remember it took me over an hour, which left me without even time to shower. If I smell ripe, then that's the reason. And also, right now, it's basketball season. My dad might have grabbed it to write down a number. As he gets older, he's getting dumber. He knows he does. How does he manage to hold down a job? He's gypsy and he's kind of a slob. I guess it's not all my family's fault. I could keep my homework locked in the vault with skulls and crossbones and 17 locks under a mountain of stinky old socks, or handcuff a briefcase to my wrist to carry the homework I swear does exist. Police motorcade, a squadron of goons. I should have hired soldiers, entire platoons, to bring you my homework. What's that you say? We didn't have any homework due for today? Nothing? For real? No homework assigned? Never mind. How to play baseball. You hang out on a diamond wearing PJs and a cap. Sometimes you might catch a ball and folks politely clap. Sometimes you don't catch a ball and some folks might get mad, especially the scary coach, Joe Maroney's dad. He's screaming and he's stomping, spittle flying from his face. He's kicking up a dust storm between home plate and first base. It's like he never dropped a ball, never made an error. The kids all pray for rainouts because the coach is such a terror. Poor Joe's on the mound right now. He'd quit, but he's no quitter. He tries to sneak a fastball past the other team's best hitter. The bat emits a crack-a-lack that makes your whole team wince. The ball settles in slow motion, far beyond the right field fence. Coach Maroney points a stubby finger at his son. You throw one more meatball, kid, and you, my friend, are done. Normally at this point, poor Joe's eyes well up with crying. Today there's something different though. Joe's eyes are dad-defying. Coach didn't seem to notice, but the kids all sense a thrill. Joe don't look so poor no more, up there on the hill. A mom off in the bleachers whispers, "What a piece of work." A dad says even louder, "That Maroney's such a jerk." The ump, a local high school kid who's getting quite an earful, is trying to look tough, but only ends up looking tearful. So here's how you play baseball with a bully for a coach. You hang out on a diamond, wishing storm clouds would approach. Poor Joe is a peaceful kid, but gosh, he looks so tough. He winds up and delivers his most heavy-duty stuff. Joe Maroney sends one flying toward his old man's head. Turns out it's a curveball, and it hits the dirt instead. Eyes as big as baseballs, coach is staring at his son. Joe yells, "Lighten up, Dad. Us kids want to have some fun." Sun comes out. The coaches sit down. His face kind of gray. We all pound our mitts and smile. We got a game to play. And we'll read some more poems next time. From No More Poems, a book in verse that only gets worse.